Hello, hello. Welcome back to Word of the Week, the magical place where we take a new word each week, a new English word each week, talk about what it means, talk about how to use it in a sentence, and discuss a little bit of where it came from. And the word that we're going to be looking at this week is the adjective obdurate. So what does this word obdurate actually mean? Obdurate is a word that essentially describes a person or an action that is totally stubborn. So a person or action that's unwilling to change direction or course no matter what, no matter how persuasive or reasonable you try to be with them. They are stuck, they have made up their mind, and they are going in this direction no matter what. So that person or thing or action would be described as obdurate. So say you have someone who has a really strong opinion about something and you try to tell them facts, you try to give them examples, you try to describe ways, try to get them to think outside of the way that they're thinking, but they refuse all these things, they refuse all of your overtures and persuasions. This person decides to just keep going ahead with what they already believe or already feel is the correct answer. This person would adequately be described as an obdurate person. Similarly, you might have we have this expression in English to be stubborn as a mule. Well, a mule who's unwilling to move, unwilling to go in any other direction, yes, you can call them stubborn, but you might also want to try calling them obdurate because that's also what they are. So where does this word obdurate actually come from? Well, about 70% of English's core vocabulary comes from Latin, and the word obdurate is no exception. We actually get obdurate from the Latin verb obdurare, which essentially means to persist, to keep going on, to be stubborn, to maintain one's position. But we can actually break this down a little bit further. We can take off the prefix ob, which essentially means against, and we end up with this dur, this dur root that we also find in words like endure, endurance, durable, durability, duration. And this little word, this dur root in Latin, means hard or inflexible or immovable. So of course it makes sense that it would be part of the word obdurate, which means stubborn or inflexible or unwilling to change one's course or opinion. But like all of these words, we can take them back a little bit further all the way to Proto-Indo-European, to a root that actually has two forms. The first one is deru, and the second one is dreu. So it shows up in Latin as dur, durus, and then we get it in English as obdurate, endure, all that. But it also has a different lineage in the Germanic languages, which brings us words in English like tree, or like druid, or like truth, or tryst, or even the word shelter, that little ter at the end of shelter. All of these words have this original root, this original inflexible, unmovable dreu, deru root. So it's what we've called in previous videos a productive root in that it produces lots and lots of other words that stem from it. So, just to recap briefly, the word this week is obdurate. It means stubborn, it means unwilling to change direction or opinion, and it can really be used in any case that the word stubborn or very stubborn can be used to describe a person or a situation or an action, etc. So try to make use of this word as much as you can over the next week. This will really help to solidify it in your core vocabulary. They say that you need to use a word approximately 17 times within a certain span of time in order to really cement it inside your core vocabulary, and so you can use it later and just have it be there whenever you need it. Just a reminder, we do these Word of the Week videos each week, or we try to get them out each week. We're going to be doing some really exciting words in the next couple of weeks. Really stoked to share them with you. And if you want to be a part of the email list where these come directly to your inbox, you also get different information about the words and other offers that we'll be offering in the near future. Please subscribe below. There's a link in the description. You can go to the website, sign up for the newsletter, and just get that each week right into your inbox. Until next time, really appreciate you showing up and just being interested in learning new vocabulary, and happy learning. We'll see you next time.